Alright, everybody. Hello. Sorry for the late stream, but I was reflecting and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to talk about some stuff today, but I also wanted to just play more Left 4 Dead because I'm kind of fatigued from playing Pokemon, so I feel like this was just a better choice to do. Before we begin, if you want to skip the intro to this, which I will provide in the description and in a comment if you don't want to hear the intro, explaining how I do the map reviews and all that sort of thing. But campaign will be in the description below, and maybe a comment, but we always do these on Expert. Let me just hurry and get through the intro here. We're doing Dead South here. I haven't really read any of the comments about this. I don't really know what to expect. I just know it's what I hear is short. That's all I've seen. So I guess I have read like one comment, but it was short. So I usually rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, usually a vibe check,
God damn it, man. Look at this log
and
jam.
using a lot of
We could've made it,
experience
too.
through
Don't
the
sweat it,
years
Ellis.
to kind of
At least you got us
gauge
out of that mall.
Alright,
how good of a campaign this is.
let's get back on foot.
You know, which responsibility, tank responsibility, assets that are custom, um, you know, not mandatory, but if they're there, if there's something really cool, I'll point it out. Usually with these reviews, the less I talk, honestly, is probably the better. If I'm constantly pointing out problems, that's usually a sign that the map isn't that great. So if I have to bring up less, that's probably a sign it's good. I'll be talking about event clarity. For instance, if I run through a door,
Okay, we ready?
is it going to be clear that it's a run or a gauntlet or a holdout? Difference between a run and a gauntlet is a run is to run to a location to stop, like press a button or shoot something to break something, and a gauntlet is a run to the safe room kind of deal. That's how I differentiate the two. Sometimes you'll be in an event, you can't really tell if it's a holdout or not. Game won't really communicate with the player about that. I will also suggest that any map that requires the game instructor is not a proper way to communicate to the player about events. It's just user interface clutter. I don't also like receiving game hints. It should just be something that in the design is pretty obvious without text. It should just, like, you could highlight the door, right, in the distance, or you could do things like that. All are better ways to communicate what you want from the player. As for taking which responsibility, what I mean is, imagine there's a hole here, jump down, it's a small box room, there's a door, tank standing in front of the door. That's tank irresponsibility. Witch irresponsibility is, there's a doorway here, there's a witch sitting here, she's facing the wall, can't crown her, and we're not going to give any fire. That's witch irresponsibility. It also doesn't take into account that you can't crown witches on Expert Realism, so your campaigns need to be balanced for Expert Realism. Now, a couple things. Number one, I have admin system. Why do I have this? To troubleshoot and fix problems primarily. What do I mean? Well, let's say that there's a button somewhere, like in Dark Blood. I use that as an example because it's the one I remember. But there's an elevator you all have to get into, and the AI's pathing is busted on a custom campaign. Okay, if I wait a while and they're not moving, I will warp them to a location. In the event, I'll do this, and I'll show you that I'll warp them in that location, and then I'll hit the button. So, again, sometimes there are custom events that require everybody to be in a precise location. If pathing gets broken, then I'll have to do that. I will also warp survivors if they get stuck and they're not moving for like 2 minutes. And the pathing is obviously broken and they're not warping naturally. Next, medkit bug. This is a bug that's been in the game for a long time. It's gotten worse since the last stand update. I'm not going to argue about it, but trust me, it definitely does. In the event, Ellis didn't pick up his medkit, and we wait, and he's not picking it up, which I guarantee you'll see this campaign, because it's very common. I will go into Survivor, wrong command, sorry, weapon, 3, else for the example 3, I will give him the med kit. Now, this is a bug. So if he didn't pick up the med kit and I give him one, and there's still one on the floor, we're not going back for it. Right? Obviously, this is my med kit, and I was just giving an example, but, right, let's say that, I don't know, next level, he doesn't pick it up on the table, I give him one, then the one on the table we're not going back for. Shouldn't exist. Trying to speedrun this. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. Next, I have a mod. Hold on. It has 2 scripts. So check this out. I'll restart the level. This is an M60 with a skin over it. Almost all of my skins, as far as I'm aware, have no damage changes or speeds or anything like that. But honestly, whatever, right? But however, with this gun, since it's an M60, it's still a one-shot for all zombies, and does a lot of damage to tanks. Now, you can see in the ammo, under the 150, that extra 800 ammo isn't normal. That's one of the scripts. What do these scripts allow me to do? Give me a second. I'm also going to spawn something else because, for demonstration reasons, I will show you the deal. So let's get some ammo down. Okay. First script allows me to reload this. Pretty big. Next script allows me to grab ammo. Now, you'll notice something weird. The 800 ammo disappeared under the thing. That's because it's switching between 2 scripts. One allows me to get ammo from the cans, and the other allows me to reload. But the first script comes with extra ammo. Now here's the thing. I use this all the time outside of map reviews. But when I do these map reviews, I don't like reloading this gun because people would say it's not fair, it's not really a challenge, right? It's just cheating. So, here's what happens. If I find an M60, let's say, let me just pick up another gun, right? And I'm like wandering around, yada yada yada. And then I find an M60. I can pick it up, but here's the rule. Under no circumstance am I going to reload this. There is an exception, and I'll explain it after this. But if my ammo drops to 0, I am not going to reload this gun or grab ammo for it. I'm going to switch the weapon like normal. Another thing that you should note that is part of the script is that if it did run out to 0, it would just go on my back, but I still wouldn't reload it, and I would still drop it anyway. So, now, when is an instance when I would reload this? Why would I do this? Well, you gotta understand, I am doing this as a review, and I am doing it on Expert because I believe all campaigns should be balanced for Expert. And I am good at the game. It's not a brag, it's just the reality. I play competitive Left 4 Dead. I used to be pretty big. And a very big thing it used to be. And over the many years of experience, I would say that I am more than qualified to play this game at its highest setting. Now,
Ready for this?
in the event
Sure, yes. Oh,
the map creator doesn't understand the word balance, which is unfortunately very common with custom maps, I don't want to waste 3 hours doing this. I don't want to waste 5 hours doing this. I used to do that. I'm not going to do it now anymore. If I get stuck on a finale or an event, or I'm just tired of playing the campaign, I will forego any kind of challenging, and I'll just get through it to see it through to the end. Final thing. If I crash. Let's say I crash on map 2. I'm going to go to map 1, teleport to the safe room, or no clip there. I'm going to try and get everybody's items that they had before going into map 2, damage them to get their health back to a similar position, that kind of thing. There is one more thing. It's very small. If I get lost and I can't progress, I will no-clip to figure out where I need to go. I will then self-terminate in the video game. Don't want to use the big word, the S word, because YouTube will be angry about that, but you guys know what I mean. In-game, and I will redo it normally. Now with the knowledge of knowing where to go. That's about it. Now, this is, again, Dead South Expert. Let's restart. Campaign is in the description. If you need help with any mods, I might be able to help you.
am
but
not
some of them
leaving
are
it
from
behind.
game maps, and the mods might not exist anymore. So keep that in mind
Okay, Alice?
if you request
Come on,
help
youngin',
looking
if
for a
I can
mod.
do it, you can do it.
Okay, coach.
Now,
Whatever you say.
I do kind of want to just talk about some random stuff today, now that the intro's done. It's always a mouthful, but everything needs explained, because people will have questions, and unfortunately Left 4 Dead is one of those games where the community is sometimes pretty bad about accusations and crap. Which is kind of sad, but just how it is. There's always someone questioning how you play, or someone who thinks they know better than you, and no amount of achievements, hours, accolades would convince anybody otherwise. But you still try your best to avoid any confusion anyway. But, yeah. I'll be talking about a couple things today. And some of them are important, some of them aren't. Some of them also are just talking about current events, so if you want to hear about that, I guess, nice.
Grabbing a bile jar.
Stay tuned. Riders out back, I thought I saw that.
Reloading.
Hunter!
I am getting some frame drops in this. That's some weird behavior. I am going to clear for tank, though. You always need to assume in custom campaigns that you need to always assume there's always a tank and a witch. Both of them. Now, in regards to some news. Some people know that I might, or that I do watch VTubers on a certain occasion. Now, I never watch. I don't really. Oh my god, the frames. You know what? Here, let me turn down my video settings. There's gonna be a remix, but yeah, let me turn this down. I was doing a test stream to see how choppy this would be, but give me a second. So apparently, there's an announcement today. Let me just check and make sure stream didn't go down. There's like a brief pause, so I'm kind of like, okay, we're still going. I am also recording, just in case. Lately, streams have been like going down, and I'm trying to avoid any kind of problem with that. So, apparently there was an announcement today that, I mean, okay, let me clear my throat first. 1 minute. Okay, now I won't sound like shit. So apparently today there was a pending announcement for Gura. But, I've never really been into watching VTubers that are kind of like do the whole lolly thing. I strongly hate the idea of lolly. Don't like it. Sorry. I think it's just weird. But regardless, she's like a very big YouTuber, right? VTuber. And I just think, for the ones that I did watch, I think the only one that I watched that bro, give me, I don't want the default. I think the only one that I actually watched that graduated was probably Fauna and Pomu. But
That sounds like a witch.
yeah, I was always predicting that she was gonna retire. I mean, I know she's had issues, but, and that's understandable, of course, but sometimes you really just do get a good feeling about who might be quitting next.
Reloading.
And it kind of is sad, but it's just the truth. But, yeah. A lot of people are talking about that, and I just thought, not to be like, not to sound like rude, I guess, but it's just like, that was very obvious for me anyway. I was like,
Hey, I'm reloading.
if anybody was to graduate next, it would be her.
Reloading.
You know, I tend to notice a trend with people who, why are you here, my dude? That's like such an odd place for a survivor to be. That's why I shot him. I'm like, you shouldn't be here. What are you doing here?
Hey, wait a second. I gotta heal.
Um,
Much, much better
hold on, let me crown the switch. That was a bad angle. I shouldn't have done that. But you know, usually people that tend to not do collabs are off doing their own thing or don't post a lot are usually the ones that graduate. Like when they were talking about Shion graduating, I was like, well yeah, that was obvious. So again,
Reloading.
maybe I have a weird read on this, but I've been right about the last couple of guesses.
Reloading.
I would not be surprised if Choco is the next one to go.
Reloading.
I do watch her though sometimes, but I don't know. I know she does collabs. The thing that's weird though is she doesn't really collab with I can't think of the company. But you know, she usually does, oh my god, collabs with like outside of the agency, from what I've seen. I don't know though. Obviously, if I could have my way, I wouldn't want anybody to quit, but because I know how much people care about the people they watch. But I don't know. I'm not that obsessed about it either. Like at the end of the day, I realize these are people with jobs. You can't always. I don't know. I couldn't. If I was working a job like that, I couldn't do it forever.
Lucky.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Pipe bomb out.
So I can tell why there's a little bit of lag here. But yeah, sucks, but kind of expected it. This map is also very large. I think the one I watch the most now is probably Kanade and Subaru. I watch Miko clips on occasion, but
Reloading.
I don't know. The problem that you know, I don't know. I don't mean this to sound,
Hunter. Reloading.
I don't know, like I'm not trying to criticize anybody by saying this, but I also really just don't like the whole gay baiting thing that some VTubers do.
Go in there.
For context, by the way, I'm bisexual, so that's, I don't have a problem with, you know, LGBT stuff. I definitely am okay with it. It's just this whole thing where it's like, oh, I might like this person. It's just like, it's just weird. I just think it's really weird. Especially in like a work setting, it's just like really weird. I get it, it's an anime thing that, you know, and it's like a culture thing, and whatever, the car. But I personally don't really like watching VTubers that do that kind of thing. Bro, what the fuck is everyone's obsession with hunting rifles? My god.
Reloading. here.
I always complain about this. I really hate custom campaigns' obsession with the hunting rifle. My god. I just don't like the gun. I don't. I hate it. Everybody loves it. I fucking hate this gun. It's not like I'm even bad with the gun either. It's just I genuinely just don't like it. Fuck this gun. I don't want it. Oh my god. Give me, like, just give me my other fucking gun back. My god. I don't care that it doesn't have, yes, give me this, yes. I hate the hunting rifle. I can't stand it.
Shit. I think these guys are fireproof.
It's a lot of zombies. Okay, that's broken.
Heads up.
Okay, a little bit of frame loss here.
Reloading. Let's head down this road.
Make sure I don't accidentally shoot a witch. Okay, I'm gonna say as well, this map would be a little bit better on frames if you weren't spawning zombies like out in the areas like here. You also did not need this many cars.
Lights off.
I'm gonna reload.
Oh my god, that was weird, what the hell? But yeah.
Reloading.
But that's the thing. I don't tend to watch a lot of American or English. It's more English, not American, but English-speaking VTubers, usually. I don't know. I have been trying to learn Japanese pretty seriously. I do want to move to the country someday.
Ammo here.
And no, it's not for some weeb anime reason. Believe it or not, outside of Dragon Ball and, like, Inuyasha, I really don't watch a lot of anime.
Bullshit.
I'm not really one of those people that is, like, super into anime. I don't mind it, but, like, I'm not, like, obsessed with anime, right? Probably be better a hold in here, to be honest. Never mind, coach is hell-bent on throwing. Oh, okay. I don't really like the passings. How about we don't play the passing music, please? Sorry, but also know that I have tinnitus and that I really don't want to make it worse. So, just for this section, I'm gonna have to turn this off. Did everybody like to come inside? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, the passing music is just really bad. I don't know. Just like the ringing shit, I don't know. Why is that still... Oh my god, if you fuck this up, you gotta... Okay, see this? See how this is problematic?
Nick, you should use that kit on yourself. Crazy sons of bitches mess me up.
Hello? They weren't gonna path here. And I could have just pushed them, but honestly, whatever. If it just saves time, whatever. It's just weird.
You're crazy if you don't think this hurts.
I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna try and shoot. I don't know if I can get on there too. We're just gonna have to take the fucking... Take the hit here.
Shotgun.
Nice. Tier 2.
Spitter.
Eat shit.
Throwing a pipe bomb.
next bit of news I wanted to talk about, regardless, is the whole Oblivion remake thing. I do know about, I like how, of course, they move away at the right time, and he's silent.
Adrenaline shot here.
It's like, how convenient.
I picked this up just for you.
Thanks.
Stop, guys. I have to heal. Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that first level was really just hard rain, but like a little bit longer. Level 1. There's some like pathing issues, but I think the biggest thing for me was just the weird frames, but whatever. It's okay. Nothing bad, really bad. So yeah, regarding the Oblivion remake thing, I knew about
What kind of car you drive?
Your mom's car.
Well, see, that was your
fuck,
call
what was
for.
it called?
I'm serious.
The Rebel These team doing the
You got to pull
Sky
yourself
Oblivion
together.
thing,
Whatever.
which I think
What
is
are we
better.
doing here? I don't know shit.
Spoilers.
We're gonna keep moving.
Yep. Well, no, this isn't really Medkit bug, because they're not programmed to heal yet. They all have kits. They might have actually picked up a kit, actually, one of them. The medkit bug does kind of happen on hard rain, though, just at a limited scale. Usually one picks up a medkit, no one else. But, you know, regarding the Oblivion remake, I'm probably not going to buy it. And I would get the other one instead. From what I've seen of it, it looks too Fallout 3-ish, and it just... I don't know. That's the thing, I don't like Fallout at all. I'm not a Fallout fan. I hate Fallout.
Watch out.
You might say
Charge
why,
it.
but the reality is, for me,
Down here.
I am really big on environments in video games. And the whole destroyed wasteland, desert shit, I'm not a fan of that kind of game. I will not buy a game if that's the environment. And that's the only reason I'd maybe consider. I'd have to wait till it's out. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is like really bad. I'm trying to juggle a lot of thoughts. Like, I'm trying to take in everything and also talk about things and be interesting. Try to be, at least.
Reloading.
The street is a little lag-inducing. She's over there.
Reloading. Oh shit! Watch out!
Reloading.
Reload.
Bro really cannot get out of there.
I'm a reload.
Clearing for tank.
Reloading.
You know what? So yeah, I have noticed some pathing issues with special infected. So that's not surprising. Just gonna leave him. My aim, my
Reloading.
god.
Look out.
Reloading.
I think the thing that people need to understand, though, with this remake is, you know what we're going to start seeing again, right? Everybody's going to defend Bethesda for no reason, even though they had
loading.
Fallout 76 and all these other really bad game releases. And
Reloading.
let me go check down the street. Okay, never mind. And the same thing is going to happen. Everybody's going to defend Bethesda for no reason, and they don't deserve it. And they're gonna glaze Bethesda, and defending and attacking the company is bad, and it's gonna be a broken fucking mess, and everybody will hate it all of a sudden. And no lessons learned. It's like, people just don't learn from, like, Starfield. It's actually insane.
Reloading.
And no, I don't care if it ended up getting fixed later. It shouldn't have been broken in the first place. I don't do that shit anymore. I don't buy games that are broken anymore. I am financially responsible. You shouldn't either. If somebody's selling you a busted, broken product, you'd ask for your money back. That's what normal people do.
Reloading.
They don't say, "Oh, I know it's broken," but like you wanting it to be like, you know what I mean? Like, you saying things like, "Oh, it'll be fixed later," is such an abusive relationship type of saying. Like, "Oh, you like him for," like, I don't know. You get what I mean.
Reloading.
Don't buy the game until it's out and until people have played it and given their opinions on it. I'm not even saying my opinion. Literally anyone. Do your research.
Reloading.
Figure out if it's actually a functioning game. That's the thing too.
Reloading.
My God, you know what? Could you imagine?
First aid kit here.
Can you imagine if this game had no fucking bugs?
Reloading.
I mean, I would like it to have no bugs, but
Reloading.
I feel like if they had no bugs, that'd be a lose-lose situation, right? I'm not saying for me. What am I aiming at? I'm like, what was that? I got like double vision there, and like, not aiming right. What the fuck?
Reloading. Weapons over here.
This right here messes
Eh,
shit
I'll
up.
just stick with the shotgun. I don't think I need to use the pipe bomb. Kinda just dead ass forgot what I was talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
We have guns here.
An op. Holy zombies. Something about Oblivion. I think I was talking about. I mean, I know I made the point about the remake. Oh yeah, the bugs. So I feel like it's a lose-lose situation, right? Not for me, because I don't want bugs, but Oblivion is kind of known for its shit AI and bugs.
Reloading.
I feel like if you remove that, some people might find a problem with that.
Adrenaline shot here.
Reloading.
I mean, people will find a problem with everything, I guess. I mean, you know, like, I'll be 100% fair, right? I'm not gonna be, like, unfair about,
Reloading.
you know, if they release a good game, then, you know, I'll be honest about it.
Cut through.
It's just, I really don't think I'm prepared to expect a game that's, like, fully fucking functioning, you know?
Those hash marks mean zombies.
These give me the creeps more than them zombies.
Didn't have to go up here, but whatever.
Reloading.
Oh my God, this song I'm listening to is fucking banger. Damn it. Okay, bum. Gotta be careful, there was a witch around here. Yeah, there's like a serious pathing problem on this campaign. Well, I wouldn't say serious. I mean, for the special infected, it's serious. Like, the pathing is completely fine for the zombies.
Reloading.
Reloading. I'm gonna reload.
I'm reloading.
Yeah, this map needs optimization for sure.
Reloading.
Yeah, she's far enough away. I'm just hoping if there's a tank, I don't run into her. Yeah, that's what I think about the Oblivion remake. I wouldn't buy into the hype, even from... All we've seen is we've seen screenshots
Hey, I'm reloading.
and some, like, trailer, like, shit, like, the pictures we've seen are shit that they would cherry pick. And, like, we saw, like, the end of a trailer screen where it's like it shows the box art of the game and, like, pre-order this and get this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything that we've seen so far is not worth the hype yet. Did I come from this way? But I would just caution everybody.
Down here.
I mean, if you already own Oblivion,
Reloading.
and Skyrim, just play Sky Oblivion.
Alright,
It's free if
weapons.
you have those games already. There's no reason to, like, that one is free. It looks way fucking better and more accurate. The only thing I could see, again, it's a case of, like, though, like, okay, some of the voice acting is, like, outdated. But without, like, Wes Johnson, I mean, I'm sure Wes Johnson might come back. I don't know.
Reloading.
Like, for one of the most iconic voices to me, I mean, they're all iconic, but, like, Joffrey. Without his voice actor, it's just... I don't know, man. I feel like this is just a bad idea. I know so many people were asking for a remake of this game. But with the Sky Oblivion thing, they're just reusing the same voices. I mean, I know they're kind of... whatever, people will say, but... I just don't think they should have done this. I don't know.
Grab an incendiary ammo.
Cool.
There's a first aid kit here.
Let's start some fires, people.
I don't know. I think it's a bad idea. Also, I don't know why I was so delayed there. Hello? Hello? Good lord. I don't think I'm okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Is that
talking about.
another witch?
Reloading.
I'm gonna reload.
Okay, so another witch is... no tanks. It's kind of weird. Could be chance though. Might just be random. I don't know. I don't think it is, but could be. Also, to kind of combat the choppy issue that I've been having lately in frame lag, I've set the encoder to the default and not the highest. kind of hoping that... That's why I was doing a test stream yesterday. I was trying to see if that helped at all.
Hold on, y'all. I'm healing.
I was getting better frames on some games. Also, I fixed the lag in Minecraft, so those streams won't be lagging anymore. That I can 100% confirm, because I had an FPS counter in that game. Turns out it was entity distance that was causing the problem. Entity distance.
Thanks.
That used to not be broken, but after this recent update, it's so fucking laggy. I had to set it to 50%. So... Oh, I also got 2 extra frames by giving it 2 more gigabytes of RAM. But the major FPS increase was changing entity distance because it's bugged. A lot of people are saying there's a lag bug issue going on. I think it has to do with the entity distance.
Jockey! Reloading.
This might sting.
Reload.
I don't know, it just was like weirdly red.
Reloading.
Reloading.
And open the store.
Reloading.
Hey, look out. Reloading.
Do you think this level maybe is a bit too long? Or maybe this is... I don't know.
Reloading.
Need to be
Reloading.
careful.
Reloading. I'm a reload.
That was really delayed, dude.
Reloading. Shotgun for
Rather
me.
take damage. You
Reloading.
could jump down there. Is that the right way? I don't know.
Hunter's got Rochelle.
Guessing this is an event. Yep. Alright, how much clarity are we gonna have here?
This is it. Incoming.
Covered in goo.
Hit him straight in the head. Okay, see, that's not really good. And spawning them, like, right there
Reloading here.
to our left is not cool. Okay, so far the vibe I'm getting is we need to run. Okay, yeah. This constant spawning specials and
Smoker's got me! Smoker's got me!
I
I'm loading.
Help! Smoker!
Get up,
Okay.
get up.
kind of bullshit, but whatever. That's kind of bogus.
Stop, guys. I have to heal.
They should stop spawning though now that we're in here.
Get inside!
I'm going as fast as
Cope.
I can, man.
Cope? You know what, never mind.
There's a smoker around here.
I don't know where to hide. I feel like I'm gonna get smoked through the wall. Couple problems this campaign. Couple problems. Mostly with the SI behavior. And that was not good event clarity. That was fairly bad. They usually stop once you get into the safe room, but
Oh god. This was a mistake.
again, they would have just kept spawning if I had sat there. Once I saw that the special infected rate was higher than normal, I was like, it's a run. That's one of the ways you can tell. Gotta let people know what your plan is, man. You can't just kill people for not knowing what your plan is. You gotta convey that to the player. This is also incredibly fucking dark.
Reloading.
Thought my aim would have been good enough to not melee there.
Boomer! Reloading. I'm taking the big gun.
Kinda have to. I don't know what event I'm gonna get here. I just won't reload it, like I said. The beginning of the campaign.
Reloading.
I'd rather take that than the charge.
Quit fussing. I'll heal you.
So then he might bowl someone and then
Oh yeah.
the whole thing.
I'm reloading. Reloading. Hunter. Almost
Time to
there.
run out of ammo.
First aid.
Oh boy.
Reloading.
Grabbing a shot.
Well, at least the shots and the bile convey it's running.
Stop moving so I can heal you.
This might be medkit bug though. Coach isn't picking up a kit.
Grabbing first aid.
One of these medkits we're gonna have to leave behind.
Shit. You gotta quit moving so I can heal you.
So I gave him one, so there's only one left. Ellis.
Stand still, or I'm gonna mess this up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can anyone hear me?
Is this just cold stream? It's gonna be basically cold stream.
Heads up! Bile incoming!
Bro.
I'm grabbing a molotov. Bile incoming!
The hard punish. Going the wrong way.
I think these guys are fireproof. Reloading!
You want to melee me, bro?
Here comes some boomer bow! Reloading here! Reloading!
Holy fucking lag, man. This shit's laggy as hell.
Where is everyone?
Bro, stop mind gaming me.
Adrenaline shot here. Boys,
Bro, no way.
help!
That's bogus. I don't buy that. Yo, can I get like a teleport save? That'd be pretty funny.
Help me!
Kinda hope they just TP to me. It'd be really funny.
Damsel in distress over here.
Oh, it's Jover.
You shoot the tank.
Why is he coming back?
Help!
Yeah, it's Jover.
I need
Not really a fan of that, personally.
Damn! I need some help!
Hey, over here.
Is it for you?
Is it bad?
All right. Let's finish what
Heads
we
up.
started.
Bro.
One of you people come and get me, please.
Son of a beast! Fire coming! Cover me. I'm down!
Oh boy. Well, that, not good. That's not good. That's pretty yikes. I'm not gonna lie.
Reloading.
Grabbing a shot.
Yeah, I did. What the fuck was that, man?
Grenade launcher here.
This is yikes so far. I'm gonna get charged, but whatever. No, never mind. I'm not. No M60 also is kind of testicles, but whatever.
Charger!
A tank on a finale before we even get there, brother. And a horde right at the wrong time. Well, I really hit the fucking jackpot, didn't I? Well, there should be a... What are you... Bro, what? What are you doing?
I hear one of those little things.
I love getting stuck on the pipe there. That's great. I really don't hope I don't have to pull out the cheese, but I will if I need to.
Reloading.
This is kind of abysmal. Like, the campaign wasn't that bad up until this point. It had some problems, but this is pretty bad. Very lazy finale.
Reloading.
Damn, still no grenade launcher again. Well. I was like tunnel vision. That looked like I meleeed that one. What? Bro, am I okay? Whatever. There's like 4 med kits, whatever. I don't care. Literally doesn't matter.
Thanks, coach.
Yeah, I was stuck, see? What the fuck?
Oh, all better now. Almost there.
Almost there. Brooks, stop looking away. My god. There's zombies in front of you. Kill them.
Can anyone hear me? Stop moving so I can heal you.
That's what I'm talking
Grabbing first aid. Stop, guys. I have to heal. Now I'm feeling right. Shit. You gotta quit moving so I can heal you.
Oh, yeah.
There's
This
a
is the
first aid
true
kit
power of the medkit bug. That looked weird.
Bile incoming! Ow!
Wow, we actually just wasted time. That's funny.
Here comes some boomer bow! Reloading here!
I love that scratch.
Pills here!
Reloading!
Hoping I can find an M60 somewhere along the way here. At the very least. Guess I gotta take this slow. Not too slow though, I gotta start moving. Yeah, this is kind of a bad choke point. Oh, I didn't see him. Oh my god. Why can't I can't. It's not letting me pick up the pipe bomb. Let me get the pipe bomb. I can't get it.
Throwing a pipe bomb! Reloading! Down!
Okay, this looks like if you don't move.
Get ready, we got a tank!
I can go back for a gun.
Hey, keep shooting, keep shooting. Keep shooting.
I wish they wouldn't corner themselves like that. Coach? Game. My god.
Hey, you alright? Hook me up.
Okay, so it looks like zombies might not spawn behind you. Which is actually a big discovery. They're not spawning behind.
I'll snipe.
I probably could go back and look for stuff, but it's really interesting. It's good info. Could save the whole thing. Okay, we need to get out of here. This is not a good corner. This is a bad choke point as well. They never respect melee. Oh, this is over.
I don't know. Get me up.
I gotta stand still. I can't move.
You'll keep ending up down here.
Hey,
Much obliged.
thanks.
You're welcome. Let Dr. Nick pick you up. Thanks.
You might want to make your peace.
Careful, I hear a boomer.
One more time and that's it for you.
Man,
Nothing
you
to
make sure
see.
you gotta work that
No
thing.
health kit here. Healing. Cover me.
Asshole.
Ah.
Maybe
Bye,
it's
Nick.
better.
What kind of shit is that? Prioritize healing somebody who's not even
Damn.
fucking the player. Like,
I think these guys are fireproof.
what is that?
Jockey!
Reloading here.
I really need a bile to drop.
Ammunition.
All right. That hit the spot.
I think I really heard something.
I hate how slow I have to take this, but this is harder than it looks.
Boomer!
Please give me a bile. All these hazmats and no bile. Look at this.
Got him.
Methinks this is a little too long. Yeah, maybe it's not. I'll go down likely, but
I'll be damned. 5-3 Reloading.
still no bile. My god. shot on my part. They really don't give you a lot of resources, man. Double jockey. I'm gonna have to just cap everybody at once. Oh my god. Probably over. Oh. Yep, this is over. On a fucking... Oh, he's not even saving me.
Shit, man. Oh, shit.
Okay, so we've got no supplies and... That's very yikes.
Reloading.
If there's no M60 here, it's just over. Like, that's the requirement to beat this. That's the solve. This cannot be done easily without an M60. Just so unbalanced.
I'm reloading.
I mean, the strategy was working, right? I mean...
Oh! Ah. Reloading.
I saw bile there.
Reloading here.
Reloading.
I missed the M60 room.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chainsaw cringe. I'll try it one more time, but if I die again, I'm just gonna spawn the M60 every time. I am now at that point where I just don't care anymore. Otherwise, I'm just wasting time playing this campaign. Like I'm at the point where sometimes you just gotta admit a campaign's bad. No bile. Yeah, that's the last straw. If the bile is random, then I'm sorry, but that's no. That's just too much for me. That's just so disrespectful, it's not even funny.
Taking the big gun.
Sorry, but that's bullshit.
Cover me, please.
I don't mind not having an M60 sometimes, but like, if you're not even gonna give me a guaranteed bile, that's just insult. Like, I don't...
Can anyone hear me?
You clearly do not understand what you're asking. Most players are gonna find that fucking ridiculous. That's insane. Little bogus, if you ask me.
Bro, that was a nice shot.
Reloading.
I mean, I very well probably could have done this without doing this, but, A, I just don't care anymore. And the bile, like, no bile, not being guaranteed is just really scummy.
Reloading.
Watch out!
I'd rather see the end of the campaign than spend another 3 hours
Reloading here.
quitting. Like, it's still, like, crazy. Like, this is still fucking crazy, even with this.
Reloading! Careful, I hear a boom.
Broken passing.
Got a big ass pistol
I
here.
hope more don't spawn because of that. It'd be really funny.
Shoot the shit out of that thing! Pipe bomb!
Spawned on top of me. Guys, what more proof do you need that this campaign is bad? I really hate when campaigns turn out like this. Like, the first two maps were not that bad. Like, I don't know. It's Spitter?
Shit! Watch out!
Dipped. Go! Incoming! Got him. Adrenaline shot here.
Why did it?
Let go!
Reloading!
Fireproof. Aww. I think 2 tanks is a little much. Might just be me, though.
Oh,
This is for you.
I'm gonna get right.
Hey, thanks, man.
Another tank! Brother! What is that, my man? What the fuck is that? 3 tanks? What? Are you fucking serious?
Oh, you want Ellis?
I'll let my silence speak for itself. Do we all have to... Yikes. That is fucking yikes. My god. Well, first off, the first two maps were pretty much just copy pasted street by street, which is really just the passing mixed with the parish, mixed with hard rain, without the annoying rain part or the flooding. AI pathing for the special infected, even some, I guess, even toward the end, we saw the zombies getting stuck behind the doors is busted. Many times there were climbable walls the SI couldn't just climb at all, which was just unfair on their part. Level 2 was just way too long, I think. It just completely unnecessary to be that long. AI pathing into the elevator ride up was also kind of jank. Had to use a warp command to get them into the spot. So again, running theme, pathing, not really well established in this campaign. There wasn't really anything super custom aside from maybe the boat and the elevator. We did slip into Narnia. We did slip into Narnia. Wouldn't advise it. Stay away from the witch in the wardrobe. But we did slip into Narnia. So invisible areas, which I did see areas behind doors that were invisible. I feel though like having that happen naturally is kind of unacceptable. Like if it was behind a door that you can't open, it's like okay, whatever. But when you're like running, that happened to me when I was running in the event. Event clarity was piss poor. Many times, or the times that had events, it wouldn't really be clear as to if it was a run or not, which wasn't really great. Resources weren't too bad except for the finale. The fact that you don't have guaranteed bile on an event where you have to run, and then the rate for which the Ceta zombies drop the bile, you must have tinkered with it because that was so piss poor of a drop rate. And the lack of like early on it was fine, but later it was just like ridiculous. And then on top of that, like the constant tanks was like insane. When you're playing a custom map, the last thing you want is for a player to quit your map. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made it. I am begging people to test your fucking maps on Expert solo. Test them. Test your maps. I shouldn't have to test your maps. I should be playing your map. I shouldn't be like, oh my god, I need to do this workaround to solve a puzzle. It's your job as the map maker to test your fucking shit. I am reviewing it, but I'm not testing it. I don't think I should be the Q&A. So I'm feeling a 4. I'm feeling a 4, 4 out of 10. That's how I'm feeling. 4 out of 10. It was okay to begin with, but it just as it went on, it just got worse and worse. And the frame problem too. There's optimization problems here as well. If this is the first campaign, whatever, I don't know. But this needs work. There's things. This isn't one of those campaigns though that you can't fix. You can fix this. You can lower the tanks. You don't need that many. You can guarantee bile. Or you can balance the event better. You can fix the SI and infected pathing. You can prevent them from spawning on top of the player. And you can optimize your map and fix ladders for SI and stuff. So nothing here can't be fixed. But this map is also so incredibly bland. This campaign, I don't see what reason you'd have to play this. Like, what's the reason? I can't think of any. There's plenty of other custom. Go play Suicide Blitz 2. Go play I Hate Mountains. Go play Yama. Go play. I played Chaos North was better than this, and that was recent. That one wasn't too bad. The Precinct map. Go play Precinct. You know, tons of good maps you could play. This one, just give it a pass. This is busted. All right. In terms of the Left 4 Dead stuff, I am done. I'm done recording this episode, so for Twitch, I'm probably still going to stream, but I'm going to do my outro for my YouTube video here. Thank you, everybody on YouTube, for watching, and I'll see you guys on YouTube next time. Later.